This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. So we just got back to Earth on the Ragnarok here, and the S-Star people took Renoa. Can't talk to Zell here, it doesn't look like. Whoa! Hey! Excuse me, we're flying. I hope this ain't the case. I can picture Selfie in the pilot seat and... Selfie screaming woohoo, we're flying. And standing next to her, a very excited Irvine. Yep. Probably not too far off, right? And I do have this as my party now. But let's just head up here before I do any menuing and change anything. Ooh, we're flying! Self is just amazing! You sure you can fly this? It just kind of took off. I don't know. Pretty easy. I think I'll be fine. But there's no guarantee it won't crash. No one can predict the future, right? Selfie, head for S-Star. He's probably at the Sorcerer's Memorial. We're gonna go rescue Renoa. Yeah, so first of all, you wouldn't have to do that, but to have my full party, I don't see why you wouldn't do it. So, yeah. Spaceship controls. And no, we can't go back into space if you were wondering. So, back, forward to cockpit. One thing, though, that you can do that is really handy about this spaceship is you can maneuver on the map here, and if you select it, you're going to go on autopilot to fly there. So any place you've already been to that's on the map, you can just get there that way. I parked a little bit farther away than I needed to, but I think I still have no encounters on Squall. Be fine, right? Yeah, I don't think I ever came here yet. You want to see your comrade off? I'll make an exception. Go ahead. Oh, so they're being understanding enough. They don't understand that we're here to prevent her from staying. I think this is the same technology they use to trap Adele, basically, so they're going to put her in a machine like that. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. Do what I should have done earlier. Never know unless I do it. What are you talking about? I know what I want, and what I have to do. There's still a chance. I'm not going to look back. I'm taking Renoa with me. What? You must be joking. It's too late. Yep, Quist's just getting that whip out. Go, Squall. Yeah, head over here. Hold on. Renoa, hold on. I'll get you out in a sec. What am I supposed to do? Come on. When in doubt, hack it with your sword. Squall, don't. I'm a sorceress. I don't care. Noah, Squall. Let's go. So, what's this guy gonna do? That man. Big guy, and he doesn't talk. I've seen him before. What do you think that is? Was he not talking, or can he not talk? Maybe. What's wrong, Renella? I'm just a little embarrassed. Why? I was so set on staying in Esthar. But then, when you guys rescued me, it made me so happy, and... no need to be embarrassed. Yeah, happy is good. Thanks, everybody. Squall, you're awfully quiet. What's up? I have a lot on my mind. As an expert Squall observer, he's thinking, what do we do now? Blah, blah, blah. If you think and worry too much, everything tends to turn bad. Yeah, you have to think things through a little bit, though, don't you? Well, why don't we just picture a brighter future? Whatever. Seriously, what do we do from here? I'm not really sure, but... don't we have to do something about that lunatic Pandora in Esthar? After all, the Galbadians are controlling it, which means Seifer is behind all this too, right? Seifer is Ultimicia's puppet. Yeah, and that Ultimecia. You can't let that sorceress from the future mess up our world. Let's go kick her ass. We're seeds. Here to destroy sorceresses, right? I find that funny, but Squall doesn't exactly like it. Hell? Sorry. Present company excluded. So, Squall, where are we going? Can we go to the orphanage you guys were talking about in Trabia? I don't think that's in Trabia. That place is in shambles. There's nothing to see there. I want to stay away from places where there are lots of people. I'm a sorceress. Ultimecia possesses me again. Let's go. Head to Adea's house. Alright, we're back on the Ragnarok. Might as well just use our map to get there quickly, because this is actually on their map, so... One thing you want to avoid, though, I think, is you want to try not to go near Lunatic Pandora, because that will actually progress the story. But if you're trying to just get all the side quest stuff that you can done, which there is quite a bit to do before we proceed, you want to avoid that, yeah. I will do a few more things to proceed the story here before, or at least to get some background information and kind of do what they want me to do. But yeah, I'm not going to go to Lunatic Pandora yet. And we got all the party members back. I should be able to reset who I want in the party and who I want the junctions set to. Well, these are the lowest level ones. I probably still can't take Squall out. No, I can't. Okay, Renoa is junctioned. Did it take all of them off again? Who would have it been with? No, that's not it. Who has the good stuff? Zell does. No, I meant junction exchange. Okay, so as long as it's just the 4 that weren't on my other party members, yeah, that's pretty easy to reset. Auto haste, sure. We'll make selfie really fast. And we should still have encounter none. So I can just head on in here and not worry about getting encounters on the world map. Here's Angelo. Let's follow him. And we got this field of flowers over here. I don't get it. Get what? I never imagined you two would end up together. I mean, you guys are complete opposites. So I didn't think Renoa's straightforward approach would work. I'm glad I was wrong. What about you, Selfie? Oh, me? I just like being surrounded by lots of friends. Well, it seems like Irvine's still trying to get in on that. What'll become of me? Don't worry about it. There have been many good sorceresses. Adea was one. You can be like her. But Adea still... can't guarantee anything either if Ultimecia possesses me again. You saw me. You controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal. What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Renoa, even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. And like Seifer thinks he's the sorceress's knight. If I fall under Ultimecia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. I guess it's okay with you, Squall. I guess it's okay if it's you, Squall. Nobody else. Squall, if that ever happens, that's enough. I'll never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you, Renoa. My enemy is the sorceress from the future, Ultimecia. Ultimecia lives in the future and possesses me. My body is her extension in this world. How? How will you save me? I'll come up with something. Gotta be a way. Don't worry. Trust me. I trust you. Well, till you find a way, maybe I should stay in S-Star at that memorial. Wouldn't that be better? No, that'd be pointless. I'd just end up going after you again. Renoa, just stay close to me. Oh. Those words. What? That's what started everything. What are you talking about? You don't remember? Uh-oh, be careful, Squall. Something I said? Oh, just forget it. No, it's because of the GF. That's why I forgot. That's just an excuse. Feeling better? Yeah. Can I tell you a story? I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic. I really want to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the desert, the plains, through Timber, Balaam, and Galbadia. When I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I scream, Squall, where are you? Then I wake up. Then I woke up. I was crying. I'm sorry. You don't have to say anything. Just felt like I had to tell you. It was just a dream. Doesn't mean anything. Worry about it. I guess you're right. How about this? I'll be here. Why? The reason why you couldn't find me was because we haven't promised yet. Promised? I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall. Next time we'll meet for sure. Whoa. Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. Got radio contact from SR's presidential palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimecia. They want to hire Seed to execute it. Might be a trap to get Renault back in SR. Oh, and, the guy we spoke to? His name's Kiros. Could he be that Kiros? Kiros is in SR's presidential palace? Wants to hire us? Alright, let's go. Did this change my party again? I think it might have already. Oh, Thea's here too now. Well, you were always looking for Eleni with tears in your eyes. Well, there is something I must tell you. It is about me. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is when my story begins. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them, but this turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. At this very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. Now, go, Squall. I don't think now is the time when I'd want to play cards against her either yet, because I think the rules would still be the crappy ones here. Okay, before I worry about the junctioning again, let's just go ahead and we will follow where the story wants me to here yet. And if we go to SR Air Station, I believe it'll actually dock us there, so we don't have to actually walk into town. think if I drop down... Okay, it didn't bring me directly over it. But I think if we go over it, I can actually... I can, like, fly into it, I think. Maybe not. Okay, well... One's the closest... Be able to get to it by walking. Seems fairly close. I might just be missing it. Maybe I just wasn't hitting the right spot. I'm pretty sure you can just dock at the place. Oh, you could. Great, get out of here, Zell. It's probably going to spit me out on the other side, so then I'll have to walk all the way around to get back to the Ragnarok. Oh well. Stuff happens. And since the Lunar Cry happened with the Lunatic Pandora thing, there are actually going to be some different enemies you can encounter. Including, there's one in town here that we can actually fight. It's a fixed encounter, not a random encounter. And it's going to be against the enemy that we've tried to get many of its cards for refining. The Elnoil. There's actually one of them that's just here in Esthar. It's not a deep fight necessarily. And yeah, you can talk to the people and yeah. I think I'll try to find the place where that guy's at so we can show you that. Not sure if I'm on the right path to get to it or not though. And yes, you can't use like the fast travel transit things anymore. They're not here. No, this isn't it. There's an intersection kind of like this. And Elnoil is just going to be like sitting on the railing. And it looks just like a guy, kind of. So if you talk to it, it will actually initiate the battle with it. And I can't remember if it drops or if you get a mug the energy crystals. But that is going to be your source for the... I think should be back at the Presidential Palace if I go this way. Yeah. And yes, if Kyros is the one who requested us to come here, do you think we've seen Ward in Laguna? Well, Ward would be the big guy that came to basically let us go after we came to get Renoa out. I guess this lift still works. You have permission. Please, this way. You telling me to go that way? I thought it would be in the main room. I think it is. I guess I never went over this way anyway. See what's over here. Might actually be where I need to go. President is waiting. Okay, so I guess, yeah, the other one was like a waiting room. That's all it was there for. This is actually his office. Board? Heroes? And that's probably... president of Esthar. Frickin' Laguna. Kind of like a Forrest Gump type of character. Doesn't know what the heck's going on, but always finds himself involved in the biggest events. What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been waiting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who were inside my head, right? Eleni told me. It was like there were some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought they were some kind of fairies flying over us. So I'm Laguna, President Laguna Lawyer of Esthar. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but, well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? He'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions and he'll try to answer them? Yep, hasn't changed. Man, you look way too serious. Whatever. Where's Eleni? What the heck has he done with his life? What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Eleni was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esthar. Esthar soldiers came to Windhill, and Ellie's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esthar's ruler, Sorceress Adele. Eleni was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. And then there was another massive hunt for a successor at Esthar again. Ellie was taken away, even though I was there. The most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died. And Eleni was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterward, but the reason why Eleni had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odine wanted to do research on Eleni's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Adea. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Ellie out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Ellie looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esthar's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Eleni followed me out to space. Little Ellie was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Eleni was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Quite a bit long-winded, but he does tell you about all this stuff. Yeah, why not? Let's find out about Rain. Rain's story? Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. Yeah. There's one thing he actually won't talk about. Yeah, what are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier? I didn't like your attitude at all, but I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Eleni was abducted by Esthar and you went on a journey. Journey to get Eleni back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into S-Star. You somehow got into S-Star and rescued Eleni. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is... Oh, a squall again. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Want to know? A long story. Well, I think with that, we are going to go ahead and call it there for today, so we'll pick up here next time and we'll find out about Laguna's story and go forward from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.